The Pacific Islands are the only place on Earth where 3 different days can happen at the same time. It's a temporal anomaly, a zone where past, present, and future timelines overlap. The consequence of living near the international date line. The line is a global calendar tool. Clocks on Earth are synchronized, giving us universal time. This simplifies international business, communication, and travel. But the international date line is like the starting line for each new day, like a marker that counts each complete rotation. So one side of the line has almost made a full rotation and is 1 day ahead of the other side, which hasn't fully made it around yet. That means on Earth, 2 days are happening at once. But for 1 hour every night, the Pacific Islands host 3 days simultaneously. Starting at Hawaii, if you head south for 1,200 miles, you'll end up at Christmas Island. Continue southwest 1,400 miles and you'll find American Samoa. It's about the same distance as a drive from LA to DC. These island groups are neighbors, but they're not in the same time zone. Christmas Island is 24 hours ahead of Hawaii, so they're always on different days. When Hawaii's on Friday, Christmas Island's on Saturday. But American Samoa's 1 hour behind Hawaii, which means it's 25 hours behind Christmas Island. So every night, this happens. When it's 11 in American Samoa on Friday night, it's midnight in Hawaii on Saturday and midnight on Christmas Island Sunday. It's 3 different days at the same time. The international date line creates time warps in the Pacific, and islanders have learned to work around it. Samoa is around 45 miles from American Samoa, but the date line runs between the islands, so they're never on the same day. An inter-island ferry leaves Samoa at midnight on Friday, takes about 8 hours, and arrives the day before it left, at 8 a.m. Thursday. Headed back, the ferry leaves at 4 p.m. Thursday and arrives in Samoa at midnight on Saturday. Countries can move to the other side of the line by adding or dropping a day from their calendar. That's what the Kingdom of Samoa did in 1892. Samoans went to sleep on July 4th and woke up the next morning on July 4th. But in 1899, the Cook Islands made a similar move and chose a more strategic date, December 25th. The next day, they woke up and did Christmas again. So the next time you're in a Wednesday that feels like a Friday, think of your friends in the Pacific. We know the feeling.